Hey everybody, I want to show you guys a awesome new asset we have in the store. These are modular skeleton warriors. What do we mean by modular? Well, they've got a ton of pieces and you can customize them and make an infinite number of them. So for example, if I want to change this guy's helmet, we have tons of options here. I can turn off this helmet and maybe use this one instead. And you'll notice there's different textures too. In fact, each armor plate has about 5 different textures, ranging from clean and shiny to rusty to grimy, painted, and even his bones themselves have different texture variations. So we've got this sort of rotten, nasty looking one, we got a cleaner one, and we even have one for the wizard characters that have like golden inlaid mystical symbols and all that. Speaking of wizards, there are some wizards. They don't all have to be knights. So if I turn off his armor, I can go down and find one of his robes. Got some robe options, and these robe options also come with multiple texture variations. So this is kind of the nasty skin one. We've got one that looks like sort of like shredded Grim Reaper robes. We've got a blue sort of wizard style robe. Okay, let me just take you on a quick tour of what you'll find when you open up this project. So there's a few different FBXs here. The first one you'll see is the Skeleton Warriors master file. Basically, this is every single option, every single possibility, all contained in one FBX. But we've also created a few prefabs for you. If you don't want to dig through that and customize your own characters, we've got some pre-assembled knights and a couple pre-assembled wizards. Also take note that the maps folder has tons and tons of different options. So for example, if I go into the fantasy helmet, you can see there are multiple texture variations. There's a bronze one, there's a clean version, there's dark and rusty, there's filthy and painted. And if you open up the master file in Maya or your favorite 3D modeling software, you'll notice that over here in the outliner we have tons of different categories. For example, if I open up this torso group, you'll see that there's a lot more options than you see here at first glance. So this one's just the first option. I can turn that one off and turn on this one. Got an asymmetrical version. We've got a breastplate. We've got a different type of breastplate. In the head options, I can see this one's called Open Helmet 2, but I can turn that one off and maybe I do the fantasy helmet. Got a horned version here, pretty cool. We've got a hood. In the arm options, we have multiple various plates and bandages. So we've got this one here, which is kind of a full plate option with bandages. We've got the full plate option without bandages and various isolated plates so you can customize your look as much as you want. Now the way this works is, let's say I want to make a wizard, so I'm going to open up my torso. I'll turn on one of the robes. That one looks pretty cool. Wizards definitely need hoods. Let's say this is the character that I want. What you would do is select everything that's visible and export an FBX, and now you've got a pre-assembled wizard character. And you can do this as many times as you want until you have an army big enough to take over the entire world. Now the coolest part about this is it's already rigged on the Mixamo skeleton, so it works natively in Mixamo. You don't even have to run the auto rigger. Just upload your character to Mixamo and it will just start working. All the armor plates and clothing options are weighted to the skeleton properly. So these modular characters are kind of a new thing for us. Leave a comment and let us know what you think of it. So far, we really like the customizability, so we are planning to make a ton more modular style characters in the future. So definitely keep an eye out for that. Subscribe if you want to know when they come out. If you assemble an army of the dead, be sure to tag us on Instagram or post it on our Discord. Also, keep an eye out because we're currently in the process of converting and optimizing this for Unreal Engine so that you can have your modular characters right in Unreal with no setup. And again, subscribe if you want an update right when that happens. All right, later creators.